Hi, you guys. Hey, YouTube. Hey, 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 hey. Hi, you guys. Hi, YouTube. How are you? I usually do not go live, but I am starting to go live on here. Let me turn on this light. Hey, you guys. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hey, you guys. How are you? Come on in. Come on in, y'all. What's up, you guys? How are you? All right. So, the Daniel fast that I'm doing, it starts today. Well, it starts today. It starts today. It started today and it ends on June the 1st. All right. So I did this fast because I am used to fasting. The power of fasting is so important, right? So when you fast, you have to really pray. You have to get in tune with stuff. You know, when you're fasting, it helps you succeed. It helps you elevate. It strengthens you. It gives you some power. And this Daniel fast will really change your life. You know, you don't really have to eat meat for the rest of, you know, like all with your dinner, right? You don't always have to eat meat with your dinner. Like you can just eat vegetables and sweet potatoes and just baked potatoes and other things like that. So this fast is very life changing. Like I said, it started it today, but it's very life changing, y'all. So I don't usually come up here, you know, like that, right? But yeah, like I said, we have to fast. You know, you have to fast if you want to elevate. You know, you just have to eat right. So it's so important to just start eating right, to start taking away toxic foods, taking away meats and taking away meat sometimes. So I started it today, you guys. So if you want to join, let me know so I can send you some emails about the recipes that I'm doing. All right. I am going to email you some recipes if you want to join. Not only recipes, but some prayers if you want to join too. But I'm gonna start being live on YouTube like I used to because I don't be live up here like that. But hey y'all, how are you? All right, so the Daniel fast, it did start today. What that consists of is no sugars, no processed meats, no processed foods, just vegetables. You can eat potatoes, you can eat sweet potatoes. And you just can't eat meat. You know, you cannot drink coffee, you know, but this type of fast is life changing because it trains you on what to eat because it's so important to stay healthy, right? It's not just fasting, it's just not, hi Alec, how are you? Fasting is just not spiritual. It's just not physical. It's spiritual. You know, dieting. When people go on diets, they don't just go on diets just because. They go on diets because they want to, you know, elevate. You know, they want to have a lot of energy. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Anthony. So when people go on diets, they want to have a lot of energy, right? They don't just diet just to look good. They diet because they want to succeed in something. They diet, you know, so they can have the energy to do stuff. And when God is telling you to fast, it's not just he's just telling you to fast just to beat you up, just to punish you. When he's telling you to fast, it's because maybe he's giving you the things that you have already asked for. So we have asked for what we asked for. We asked for businesses. We asked, you know, God to bless us with flights. You know, we ask God to, you know, bless us with finances. But how we going to do all of that if we don't fast? You have to fast. You have to fast, right? Thank you, Kim. You have to fast. Fasting is so important, you guys. I talk about the power of fasting. When you go to my Shopify link, the only link I have up there, I don't know if I can put the link up there though. I'm going to put my whole store. You can find my whole store link on my community page because I have a free outline guide that says the power of fasting, and it teaches you how to fast, different fasts to go on. Fasting is so important just to elevate. Fasting is just not being close to God, right? Of course, you're being closer to God, but you have to elevate too. You have to succeed in life, right? You have to succeed in life. So God is so good, you guys. And this fast is really going to help you. If you want to start, you can start with me. Go ahead and put me in the comments with your email so I can send you an email with some different recipes and some prayers to prepare you. But yeah, guys, you know, everybody that go on a diet, they just not going on a diet to look good. They go on a diet so they can have energy for their kids, right? So they can have energy for other stuff. Yes, y'all, you don't have to eat meat with your food all the time. You don't have to do that. You can just eat, you can live off of vegetables. And I know it's hard. You're like, man, I want my bacon. You know, I want my sausage. I want this. I want that. But you got to have some type of power about yourself. You got to say, you know what? I'm not going to do that, right? I'm not going to do that. And it does get annoying because I'm a coffee drinker, y'all. I love to drink coffee. I am a coffee drinker, okay? I'm not going to be up here long. I'm going to come back up here, guys, because my kids is crazy, right? But I do want to say, when you see the link in when you see the description, you will see the set apart class. It starts June 1st. All right. If you ever wonder why you were set apart, you were always the black sheep, right? The black sheep. My God, when you're the black sheep in your family, you're always misunderstood. You're always mishandled, right? People misunderstand you on purpose. They don't even want to understand you. But this class is going to show you and empower you on why you were set apart. Joseph was set apart for a reason, so he can bring people to their purpose. Joseph was set apart for a reason. Remember, at the end, Joseph was like, look, what you meant for evil, God meant for good, right? So what people did to you, they might have thought that it was going to they might have thought it was evil, but it was actually a blessing, right? So being set apart, it is a true blessing, you guys. It starts June 1st. This is a 7-session class. It's virtual. When you go to the link, you can just purchase it like that. I did a Mother's Day sale, so I dropped the price down to only $10. $10 for this 7-session class. And when you got out of this class, I promise you, let me tell you something. You're going to be powered up. You're going to be more confident. You're going to know why you were set apart. You're going to have the power to say no. Your dreams are going to be better, because I'm going to talk about dreams. I know a lot of you might be dreamers on this live, so I'm going to talk a lot about dreams, you guys. So go ahead and hit the link. The set apart link is in the description, guys. The Daniel fast did start today. All right. So if you want to join me, let me know. All right. Let me know. Put your email in the chat so I can send you an email. All right. All right. So I'm about to go, you guys, because my kids are acting up, and I'll probably be back up here. All right.